Coming from DetroitNews.com. FDA nominee sidesteps questions on abortion pill, agency layoffs, and other issues. Donald Trump's pick to lead the Food and Drug Administration largely sidestepped questions Thursday from senators about how he would handle numerous pressing issues before the agency, including recent layoffs, a canceled vaccine meeting, and the continued availability of the abortion pill. Dr. Marty Makary, a surgeon, author, and researcher, lauded the FDA's gold standard science in testimony before the Senate's Health Committee, which must vote on whether to advance his nomination. A professor at Johns Hopkins University, Makary is known for his contrarian views and previously called the FDA broken and mired in political red tape while working as a commentator for Fox News. Are you sensing a trend with these nominations? Are you? He repeatedly assured Republican and Democratic senators he would follow the scientific process at the FDA, but he wouldn't commit to specific actions on a host of hot-button issues, including the abortion pill, mifepristone, which has been ensnared in politics since a 2021 decision by FDA making it available by mail. I have no preconceived plans on mifepristone policy except to take a hard look at the data and to meet with the professional career scientists at the FDA who have reviewed the data, Makary told Senator Bill Cassidy, the Louisiana Republican who chairs the Health Committee. Now, we've heard this line of answering before. I have no preconceived notion. I don't come in with any thoughts of my own. I'm going to meet with the top. And then they immediately fire the people that they said that they were going to speak to. Makary's remarks echoed those of Health Secretary RFK, who told lawmakers in January he wants to study the safety of mifepristone and a host of other long-established therapies, including antidepressants, childhood vaccines, and attention deficit drugs. The prospect of Trump officials overturning the approval of FDA-approved medicines is a growing concern for physicians, medical researchers, and drug makers. Mifepristone was approved roughly 25 years ago, and FDA scientists have repeatedly reaffirmed its safety over the years, easing limits on its use, including eliminating a requirement that patients pick it up in person. Like other drugs, the FDA continues to collect reports of side effects and complications with mifepristone. Makary said he wouldn't prejudice the data without seeing it. But in a way, aren't you doing just that? That idea didn't reassure Senator Maggie Hassan, one of several Democrats who pressed Makary to commit to keeping the drug available under its current framework, which allows online prescribing by health professionals. The concern is whether you are going to unilaterally overrule the data that currently exists for political purposes, the New Hampshire senator said, referring to dozens of studies supporting the drug's safe use. We need to know when you say that you're an independent scientist, that's what you really mean. FDA commissioners aren't typically involved in the agency's day-to-day medical reviews, but they often serve as a buffer between FDA scientists and political forces elsewhere in the government. If confirmed, Makary would take over at a particularly turbulent period for the agency. Last month, the FDA abruptly fired hundreds of staffers across multiple parts of the agency, only to rehire some of them a week later. The agency's top food regulator and several other senior leaders have resigned or retired in recent weeks. Makary told lawmakers he was not involved in any of the recent staff reductions and would do his own assessment on whether some employees should be rehired. They always promise an abundance of work and research and studying as if they have unlimited hours within a day. And before y'all come and go, but Taz, there's 24 hours in a day. There are 12 hours in a day and 12 hours in a night. Similarly, Makary said he had no involvement in FDA's recent decision to abruptly cancel a meeting of outside vaccine experts who were scheduled to make recommendations for next season's flu shots. He downplayed the significance of the meeting and wouldn't commit to rescheduling it, noting that in previous years the FDA panel rubber-stamped recommendations made by international vaccine authorities. But then y'all also say that internationally they do better with vaccines than we do. So which is it?